What's going on, Corillo? This is Xseed, and I've been wanting to make this video for a few months now. To talk about what happened at Xseed and all these big people that decided to leave on the same day. I decided I wanted to go over it because there was a lot of speculation going on at them, and I want that to first to come down, and then we can just analyze it here with me, with you guys, to see what exactly happened on this day. But truth be told, we really do not know what happened with these producers at Xseed, but let's go over it real quick. So you guys know, on October 28th, Brittany, on October 26th, Brittany sent out this tweet. You guys don't know Brittany, aka Atsu. She is one of the producers of Xseed. You guys might see her around in the credits when you guys play Chosen in the Sky. These people have been working in the series for ever since Chosen in the Sky. Basically, they've been in the community. They've been in the community before me, basically. So this is her tweet that came out on October 26th, which says, "Today's my last day at Xseed Games. It's a bit sudden, but I had a good 8 years at the company, and I wish everyone there the absolute best. Please support London Detective Mysterio when he launches, and show them there's a Hunger Game for Autumn Games." Ultimate, I think it's Ultimate, I pronounce Ultimate Games. Now, people were shocked, of course, about this news, but the biggest shocker about this situation about Brittany is the next tweet that comes up right after this, and which says here, "Thank you very much for kind words. If you happen to have or know any job opportunities in my field, please email the email there. This call for a new chapter in my life, maybe in Japan. It's good time to learn new things to better my career." Now, guys, this tweet right here definitely made a huge scene in the Kiseki fan base, because when you quit a job, right, you usually have another job lined up. It's very rare that you would decide to quit a job and not have another one lined up already in place. There were a huge speculation. Brittany, people were saying basically that she was fired or something along those lines. There was just a huge speculation going on of why she decided to leave. Basically, people, like I said, people were saying she was fired or she left. We don't know the full story of what happened at the sea on this day. Obviously, when she says that you know any job opportunity, email her the email. That goes to show that maybe she was fired, or maybe there was just a layoff. Basically, there was a layoff. Maybe they requesting a raise and they didn't got it. There's a lot of speculation on why they left. I cannot go here and say, "Hey guys, she was fired," because who doesn't have a job lined up after leaving another one? So another big thing that the other producer, which basically left on the same day, exactly made the announcement, is Tom. Let me show you guys the tweet that Tom said here. This is what Tom said as a general announcement. "I'm no longer employed at Xseed Games as of today. I'm tentatively accepted a teaching position in Japan for early 2019. I have parted ways with the company to prepare for my departure," and just kind of chill for a bit. And then he also said another tweet on top of this one. We said, "This was an amicable departure, and it's something I've been planning to not just for months but for years. So please don't give Xseed any guff. They've been more than generous and supportive of me. I wish them all the best moving forward. It was just time for me to go." And you guys check the timeline of this. You guys check Brittany tweet, which happened in the morning, actually in the afternoon at 12:42 p.m. in October 26. Tom tweet went out at 2 in afternoon or p.m. on October 26. So 2 people decided to leave the company on the same day. And if you guys see, let me show you guys this tweet right here. What he says, one of the fan, of course, asked him, "Can you confirm this is just a coincidence that House is leaving at the same time, right after some of your game have been censored by Sony? This doesn't have to do with that." And he answered, "I didn't even know about House's departure until I already left, so I can't comment on that at all. My old departure was not due to anything of that sort, though as I said, this is something I've been planning for years now." This is shocking that Tom didn't even know that House decides to leave, but I want to talk about Tom a little bit that you guys might not know about Tom. I don't follow him on Twitter, so I don't know all his history, but I do know this about Tom. Tom is very vocal about censorship in games and anything in general. Every time there's a censorship going on, he always been vocal about it with the company itself. So I know for sure that Tom left because he decided that it's time to move on. But if you guys look back 2 weeks before this tweet went out, which is October 12th, Let me put the tweets right here for you guys can see. Xseed made an announcement of the Sakura, the Senna Sakura Burst. This is basically a game where there's a lot of nudity going on. I get that I personally don't play myself, but there was a new policy on Sony that basically was screwing up the Japanese developers, saying, hey, you're gonna have to censor your games because this is a new policy we're pushing out on our company, in our consoles. Tom decided to tweet to respond to the tweet of Xseed saying that we're gonna have to censor it because we're following Sony's policies. And he says, you don't stand up for the stuff you don't like. When they come for the stuff you do like, you already lost. Gaming, it is basically a quote. I don't like intimacy mode in SK, but I already always stood up for it because, well, this is how it started, my friends. Welcome to the new 90s, and this has obviously created a lot of cluster talking back then. I have a feeling that Tom may give his 2 weeks notice on this date. That's why he decided to go blown out and basically undermine the company that you work for. And of course, this created not only just a huge talking in the community about this with Xseed, and also created a huge section on his work. This is what he says on the next tweet. He says, "This is go without saying, guy, but just so you know, everything I said here and everything I said on this tweet in general is purely my own opinion. It does not represent the will or the word of Xseed. Nothing I posted here should be regarded as an official statement. My Twitter was quoted in a few gaming news articles about this whole situation, which put me in a rather awkward position at work. So yeah, you will please just regard my future Xseed tweet from me as personal ramblings and not news, okay? That would be awesome. That would be appreciated." Well, Tom, social media 101. I'm gonna give this advice for all of you guys that just do not know how this thing works. If you work for a company, right, and you decided to attach your social media to that particular company, if you talk trash about that company, yeah, people are gonna be talking about that. So, Tom, if you think people are not gonna if you don't want people to talk about this situation, maybe you should never attach. Maybe you should never let people know that you work for Xseed, because you attacking your own company, it just create this backlash, and people, core gaming news are gonna talk about it, man. You're very well known in Xseed. People know, you are one of the biggest producers that people know in general. You'll be working with Xseed for numbers of years, probably more than 6 or 7 years. People know you, man. And when you decide to undermine your own company, people are going to talk about it. So it would have been best that you never say anything about this. I mean, we know Tom is very vocal about censorship, like I said before. Now, I don't want to talk about the little drama that was going on with Tom. Tom, you guys want to know about more Tom? Just look up on Google. I keep a bit localization changes, and there was like a whole show of drama there with Tom about censorship as well. I do stand out before I go on with this about Tom and censorship and stuff. I do stand up with Tom about the censorship stuff with Sony. I don't know what's going on with Sony with the censorship at the moment, and they're basically trying to shut down all the Japanese developers, saying, hey, you're gonna need to censor all the side boobs and stuff like that. It's like, I don't understand where Sony's coming with this new policy of censoring games. Why don't you just put that immature label on that game and be done with it? Why you gotta censor games, man? I don't play these games. I'll be honest, I do not play this Sen and Kagura, but I do not stand this new policy. Like, why would you censor the game? Just slap the N-rated rank mature there. Just put mature. This is for mature people. The easy rated, and that's it. Be done with it. Nobody. Why? I don't understand where this new policy, where this Sony is coming up with this weird new policy. I really don't get it. I don't get it. I do stand with Tom with this. I agree with him. But Tom, if you don't want people to just talk in the game, you don't want gaming news to talk about you and stuff like this, you attacking your own company or not then standing up, yeah, people are gonna be talking about it because it's social media, man, and you have your thing attached to Xseed, so people know that you work in Xseed. So yeah, they're gonna be talking about it, Tom. You saying that your statement, your post should never be regarded as official statement. That's true, but you're still attacking your company, so people are gonna be talking about it, man. Hey, social media, man. People talk about stuff all the time here. It's social media. Now, guys, as much and now you guys probably were asking, so what's gonna happen with Cold Show 3? Now, As much I want to put these people in the pedestal and say that the only reason that Kiseki, the Kiseki franchise has had such good localization, such good translation, it's not because of these people. Of course, Tom and Brittany have worked a lot on this franchise, but I don't want to put in the pedestal and say Cold Steel 3 is doomed now. It's gonna have horrible localization because Tom and Brittany are leaving the company. No. I don't want to say that, guys. I'm pretty sure Xseed have people people ready to replace Tom, his position in Xseed, and I'm pretty sure Xseed is gonna have someone that can do Brittany's work as well at Xseed. Now, I'm going to be optimistic about this. I'm still going to cross my finger that Cold Steel 3 localization in English will be just as good as the previous titles, as Cold Steel 1 and 2 and Chosen in the Sky series as well. Of course, Tom and Brittany were basically pioneers of the Kiseki localization. They work a lot. And you can tell just by playing their game that they put effort. They love working on the series. I don't want to come here and say that Cold Steel 3 is gonna suck now because Xseed lost two of the biggest producers, basically. No, in the community, in the Kiseki community. So I'm gonna stay optimistic about this. I do not think this is gonna delay Cold Steel 3 release date, which hasn't been announced yet, but it's expected. We're expected to hear Cold Steel 3 news by the end of 2019, which is next year. By the end of 2019, we should be hearing some Cold Steel 3 news for those that just want to know when the news is dropping. Guys, I want to say by the ending of Cold Steel 2019, we're gonna have some news about the localization of Cold Steel 3 and where it's at. I'm gonna say optimistic, like I said before, that the localization is gonna be just as good as the previous titles. Now, enough of the bad news. Let's talk about some good news. So, if you guys saw Nico or Falcom, they set up this tweet basically saying Project N.O.X. And they show basically this title of well, it's exactly the title, but it's like a quotation thing. It takes you basically to this website and basically show you this new artwork. Basically, it's a new game they're releasing. There's a new game they're gonna announce in 11 days as I'm making this video. I'm gonna show you guys this picture right here. I'm not supposed to show it here. There's a quote on top of it. It says here, "I had a dream. Find out the truth in a prison called Cradle." Now, what kind of game is this? People are saying this is the new Kiseki game. This guy, I'm gonna debunk that right now. This is not the new Kiseki game. This could be the new Sanado game though, because you guys look at the artwork here. It's a girl. You can see her eyes. She got black clothes. It's just like there's like something in the middle of her two hands. She's embracing something in the middle, like a circle, like the sun or something, some kind of light. There's chains around. It's just a little bit like some kind of forest maybe in the background, some kind of machine stuff. I'm not really sure what's going on in the background, but it looks kind of like dark and stuff like that. This is either Sanado, something to do with Sanado, or some new IP that they might just be releasing and announcing soon. So in 11 days, we're gonna know what this artwork is all about. I still don't have no news about this, but look forward to this. I'm gonna be talking about this once it releases, to let you guys know what this is. This is like the new this series, or the new. It's not gonna be the new Kiseki, guys. As much as I want to hear news about Cobalt and the new Kiseki, this is not the new Kiseki, guys. This is just probably a new IP, which I'm hoping for, or something that's related to Sanado Next or something like that. Also, alright guys, I wanted to go over with you guys for a few months, but I want to kind of roll off about the Xseed drama and all this clusterfuck that's what's going on basically in the community. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys learned something new or enjoy it, give it a like on it. I do appreciate it, all the support you guys been giving me. Also guys, I've been streaming a lot of Super Smash Ultimate on my Twitch. I streamed it for the last 2 days. There's gonna be another stream tomorrow about Super Smash. If you guys want to come and see me rage, because I've been playing World of Light on hard mode, I've been getting my ass destroyed, don't forget to follow my Twitch. It's going to be in the doobly doo below. You can see the notification here, or you can just go to my pinned comment. You're probably going to see it there as well. Me talking about Super Smash Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch. It's a good game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to go super in depth with this game. I'm talking about it competitive wise, which are the best characters, and basically how to play the game and stuff like that. So expect a lot of Super Smash Ultimate videos on my YouTube channel. They're coming up. They're coming out this week. So just look out for those for new content. Just switch it up, man. I can always be talking about Kiseki and Falcom, because this is not merely a Falcom game. This is me of stuff that I personally enjoy doing and playing. Alright guys, the comments are fantastic. I hope you all have a great day, a great Christmas coming up. And yeah guys, see you guys in a few. Gotcha.